about hometown. So let's get started. Tell me about your hometown.
I was born and raised in a quite big city close to the capital city. I was living in the eastern part of it, which offered a good value and a relaxed atmosphere. However, these days I'm living in a capital city which is crowded with a lot of upmarket shops and rather pricey and sometimes overpriced shops actually.
Hometown. Hometown is a place that you originally came from there. It means that you were born and raised there, or you just were born there. But for some other people, the hometown is not a place that they were born. The hometown is a place that they just raised. Because for example, when they were a child, they immigrated to another country or another city, so they see the second city or the second country as their hometown. So it really depends on you whether you see the first place that you were born as your hometown or the second place that you immigrated as your hometown. But totally the hometown is a place that you were born and raised, or you just raised. For example, I was born and raised in Florida. Would you please make a comment for me and say where were you born? Capital city. Capital city. All countries or all states in America have a capital city. Is that a big or a small city?
As I've already mentioned, it's a medium-sized city which has almost 2 million of population with a cozy atmosphere so that it takes locals less time to commute. I'm really into the hospitality of people as everyone is willing to give others a hand when they need help.
I'm really into something. I'm really into something. If someone is really into something, it means that the person loves or likes something very much. For example, I'm really into teaching. I'm really into traveling. I'm really into being famous on YouTube. I'm really into, I like. Hospitality. Hospitality. If you go to another person's house or if you go to a country, a new country, and the people of that country have hospitality, it means that they are very greeting and welcoming. They are very kind with you, try to help you. For example, I went to Turkey and people had hospitality very much. They were very kind with me. You can say, however, crowded. Crowded means full of people. Crowded. For example, I went to the subway and it was very crowded. What do you like about your hometown? What do you dislike about your hometown?
I love the city I live in, but of course, every rose has its thorns. Sometimes the buses are really slow here. So as a commuter, I often get fed up with having to wait for long periods of time. I just want to get to places as soon as possible, but unfortunately, sometimes I'm not able to do it.
Every rose has its thorn. It means everything, like all people or all the things that you are doing, all the activities. They have the bad side and they have a good side. For example, if a person is very, very beautiful, I don't know, kind, of course that person has some negative aspects too. So every rose has its thorn. To be honest, I hope I could. Or to be honest, I hope I... To be honest, I hope I... To be honest, I hope I could. Or to be honest, I hope... Upmarket shops. Upmarket shops are the shops which have very expensive and lucrative items. For example, if you go to significant shopping malls, you can see a lot of upmarket shops. Upmarket shops. They are rather pricey. It means everything is very expensive there, or everything costs an arm and a leg. Everything costs an arm and a leg. Cozy atmosphere. Cozy atmosphere means a relaxed atmosphere. A relaxed atmosphere. I went to that hotel. It had a very cozy atmosphere. So that means as a result, consequently. I love my job, so that I spend a lot of time working, so that. Do you think you will continue living there?
To be honest, I hope I could go there to visit my relatives and my friends, but settling down is not a part of my plan. I'm now getting familiar with the new city as there are more opportunities here.
To be honest, I hope I could. Or to be honest, I wish I could. If you want to start your sentence and you want to say, honestly speaking, it's like this. You can start your sentence with a filler. You can say, well, to be honest, or, well, honestly speaking, to tell the truth, I wish I could, or I hope I could. After I wish and after I hope, we use past simple. For example, I wish I were a doctor. Of course, it was imagination. I wish I were a little bit slimmer. I wish I could go to the gym every day, as I'm a little bit lazy. So if you want to talk about your wishes, you can say I wish I could, or I wish I were, I wish I had, huh? I wish plus past simple. Please write a comment for me and make a sentence with I wish. Thank you very much. What would you recommend a visitor should see or do in your country?
As far as I know, my city doesn't have a lot of tourist hotspots, so it's not recommended for tourists to visit there.
Settle down means living somewhere for a long time and you are really relaxed there, you don't like to change it. For example, nowadays I came to Miami and I'd like to settle down here for about 5 years. After that, maybe I would change it again, I don't know, but now I'd like to settle down here. Settle down. As far as I know, when you want to answer a person's question, you can say, well, as far as I know, as far as I'm concerned, it's like honestly speaking, honestly, so you can start your sentence with this filler as well. And it's very beautiful to be used, specifically in some exams like IELTS or FC exam. I recommend you to use these fillers to make your speaking more beautiful. Tourist hotspots. Tourist hotspots. It means tourist attractions. If I go to a new city or new country, I'm really into visiting tourist hotspots, or I'm really into visiting the tourist attractions, or I'm really into going sightseeing. All of them are synonyms. I am willing to give a hand to others. I'm willing to give a hand to others. It means I am willing to help other people. I am willing to. She is willing to. She's willing to give a hand to others. It means she likes to help other people. Are you willing to give a hand to other people or no?